Translating word expressions. This is another section of our algebra unit. Take a look at this chart. We have the operation addition. A word phrase can be a number plus 8, the sum of a number and 8, 8 more than a number, or a number increased by 8. All of these are represented by x representing the number we don't know plus 8. This is how the algebraic expression would look to represent each one of these word phrases. They all would look like this. Subtraction. A number minus 5, the difference between a number and 5, 5 less than a number, and a number decreased by 5. We're going to let x represent a number we don't know, so x minus 5 would represent each one of these. 5 less than a number means that the 5 would come after that number because you're taking 5 less than it. Or if we had the number decreased by 5, we'd start with the number and then decrease 5, which means subtract 5 from it. Multiplication. 7 times a number multiplied by 7, or the product of 7 and a number. Each one of these can be written these three ways. 7 times n represents the number we don't know. 7 multiplication symbol n, or the 7 right next to the n. Anytime a number and a variable are right next to each other and there is no operation sign, it's automatically always multiplication. Division. A number divided by 9 or the quotient of a number and 9 can be written one of two ways. It can be written horizontally, x representing the number we don't know, divide by 9, or vertically, x divide by 9. Remember the vinculum is also division. Keywords for each of these operation symbols. For addition, when we know we need to use the addition symbol, we would see the words plus, sum, more than, increase by, total of, is added, totals, combined, more, or the word and. For subtraction, we would see words minus, difference, less than, decreased by, subtracted from, subtracted by, less, lower than. Multiplication words would be times, multiply by, product, each, of, twice, half, triple. Division words would be divide by, quotient, divided into, divided among, ratio of a number to something else. Translating word expressions. 6 fewer than 15, that means we would start with 15 and take 6 away from it to show the 6 fewer than 15, and that's what the expression would look like to represent this word phrase. 2 more than 4 means you start with 4 and add 2 more to it. That would be 4 plus 2. 2 times the sum of 465 and 327. Since we need the sum of these two numbers, we need to group them together by using parentheses. So this word phrase is represented by 2, the multiplication symbol, and then the parentheses where we're adding these two numbers together. If we did not have the parentheses, what would end up happening is 2 would be multiplied by 465 first, because that's how order of operation tells us to do that. So you want to make sure you've got those parentheses. Multiply 8 and 3, then subtract 10. So if we multiply 8 times 3, have the parentheses there, and then we're going to subtract 10. 3 more than 6 doubled. When we double something, that means we're going to multiply by 2. 3 more than 6 means we had to do 6 plus 3 because we're making 3 more than that 6. So we put parentheses around that, 6 plus 3, and then multiply by 2. Remember, we have to have those parentheses. If we don't, then 3 times 2 would go first because of order of operations. Then you would end up with the incorrect answer. 1/4 of a number can be written one of two ways. It can be written like this, 1/4 next to n represents the number we don't know. And remember, when a number is next to a variable and there's no operation sign, it's automatically always multiplication. Or we could do n divided by 4. That's the same as saying 1/4 of an n. The product of 0.5 and 6, product means to multiply, so we have 0.5 times 6. 18 divided by a number x. This should be the word not the word and. 18 divided by a number x. X is the number we don't know, so we've got 18 divided by x horizontally, and we also have 18 divided by x vertically, so both work. You could do 18 division symbol x. Oh, and this here should be an x, it shouldn't be an n, so this should be 18 divided by x written this way. And that's translating word expressions.